Hey guys, it's MPD, the Dunder King, and we're back running the Shadows. Time to finish this game off. I thought I'd do it last night, but I got a little tired. Gonna adjust my little webcam. Just an excuse to get those sweet tats in there. Those sweet, sweet tats. So yeah, let's do this. I'll tab back into the game. There we go. Alarms, I'm sure I've read this, but let's do it again. Alarms blare as you hustle Raymond from the Special Projects section of Prosperity Tower, but you encounter no resistance. Raymond unsteadily gropes his way through the corridors of the corporate headquarters, holding onto your elbow for support. Occasionally the old man fingers the gauze resting on his head with his free hand, wincing when he touches a tender patch. 10 minutes pass before the time you exit the building and enter the MTR station. The team remains on high alert, scanning the streets and buildings for signs of Sang's security forces until, like a stream of cockroaches, you scuttle underground into the cool safety of the mass transit tunnels. You pay the fare, grab Raymond and make your way back to the subway platform. The sound of the old man's ragged breathing loudly rushing past your ear. Seconds tick slowly while you wait for the subway train to arrive. Here we go. 10 karma, hooray! Don't think it'll let me spend it because we're in a conversation. Team hustles Raymond onto the subway car, quietly taking up defensive positions and scoping the platform for signs of pursuit. The old man is unsteady on his feet but insists on standing under his own power. He grabs a railing and holds on with white knuckles as the train lurches forward. A group of tourists nearby staring at him and exchange meaningful glances. Your crew looks over the old man with the bandage on the back of his head, exchanging meaningful expressions. Raymond squints at the odd groups surrounding him, but his nod indicates he understands that he is among friends. Who drags his goggles off his head, bending to his knees to get a better look at his foster father. Tangled knot of relief, compassion, resentment, and hurt churns in the younger man's face as he wrestles with his confused emotions. Raymond? Duncan, I'm alright. I'm still me. Are we in a subway? Yeah, we're in a subway. You're safe. What happened? Is he okay? There's no way to know without extensive testing in a proper facility. We aborted invasive brain surgery and we've been suffering from visions and nightmares for a long time. I fought against the reprogramming. His mother's medical technology must be amazing. It's hard to believe he's walking under his own power so soon after the surgery. Yeah, well, Grandma's an amazing woman. Her high-tech brain surgery, her ownership of the cops, her execution of my partner and those runners. Oh, and the way she had the plastic face man snatch her own son. Amazing woman. She's a real piece of work, no doubt about that. Yeah, tell me about it. Apparently her son is too. This man, whoever he is, has a lot of explaining to do. Ready to start telling us the truth, Edward? Yes, Duncan, I'm ready to tell you everything. I planned to explain it all when we arrived in Hong Kong. Yeah, our meeting was postponed due to kidnapping and murder. I never believed it would come to that my mother was capable of. My name is Edward Sang. I'm the only son of Josephine Sang, the CEO of Sang Mechanical Services, heir to the company. Before I left Hong Kong, I was the vice president of Special Projects, the up-and-coming star of the company. Was Prosperity one of your special projects? You've heard of it, Prosperity, I see. It was part of a project my mother envisioned to rebuild Kowloon Walled City, walking neighbourhood for underprivileged citizens, fully integrated with job training programs, co-op childcare, drug counselling centres even. Centres. It was a new approach to low-income housing to the east, the springboard to prosperity for hundreds of thousands. Yeah, that didn't sound like the place I grew up in. Mother personally oversaw every aspect of the project, to ensure that every detail was executed properly. Chose each project manager herself. She had regular status meetings with architects, builders, visited the work site for surprise inspections. She was driven to make a renewed, revitalised walled city a success. Yeah, well, she didn't do too well with that whole prosperity thing, did she? Not true. Mother's planning was excellent, but the walled city wasn't the prosperity project. Prosperity was something I built at the centre of the walled city. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh, we're in the walled city. Okay. That wasn't a dream. That was something else. It was a vision. I saw some sort of machine inside the walled city. It was churning something. It felt wrong, impossible. I think it was ripping. I don't know. Reality. It was ripping a hole in reality. Something is here, my friends. Something has arrived. I believe we have fallen in over our heads. What the hell was that, Raymond? She's here. Oh crap. Who's here, Raymond? The Queen with 1,000 teeth. I left prosperity in there. Left prosperity in there. I left prosperity in there. Oh, look like Raymond's gone bye-bye. Shh, gob it. Right. Right. Are we in a subway? Why is he stuttering? He's not. I used to stutter, and that doesn't sound like a stutter to me. Something else is going on. Could be the visions, could be the aborted brain surgery, or a combination of the two. Something bad is happening. Began a long time ago, and I'm responsible. The Queen, prosperity. What is prosperity, Raymond? What is happening? This is all because of me and my mother. Something we did a long time ago. My fault. Prosperity. All those people. There's poor people. Prosperity project. You know about prosperity? Yes, sort of. We already covered this, Raymond. We know that it's in the centre of the walled city and that Edward Sang built it. We have Edward Sang here to explain the whole thing, right, Edward? Edward, yes. That's me. Edward Sang is Raymond Black. I know, I can explain. At the beginning, sometime in the 20s, my mother was awarded the contract to rebuild the housing development in the walled city. Well, from the results, I'd say Mum kind of blew it. Prosperity failed. I told you the walled city wasn't the prosperity project. Prosperity was the fortune engine I built at the centre of the walled city. My special project. Fortune engine? What are you talking about? You can't create fortune, Raymond. You kind of can, gun show. Some practitioners of Feng Shui believe that they can do it. Ever heard of the Bagor of the 8 aspirations? No, gobbit. I must have skipped school that day. Keep going, gobbit. I want to hear this. It's Neo Feng Shui. Masters of their craft can map out the flow of key and correspond to different aspects in someone's life. Fame, relationships, creativity, inner knowledge, health, and fortune. That's 6. Thought you said there were 8 aspects. Don't remember the other 2, but one of them was definitely fortune. So what does your fortune engine do? The fortune engine was designed to improve the balance of key in a negative key environment. A negative key environment? Somewhere shitty, like a slum. Like a low-income housing project. Believe that was the fortune engine, the rebuilt walled city might never become a slum. But the machine malfunctioned. Malfunctioned how? The mechanism created to circulate the negative key in the walled city, it got stuck. Stuck on what? Think of the fortune engine as a sort of propeller blade moving through astral space, circulating key, keeping it fresh. When key flows, when the rhythm is right, the results are positive, fortuitous. When I brought my design to the fortune engine to my mother, she embraced it. She more than embraced it, she bankrolled it. But an entire division of Sang Mechanical under me to develop it. Sounds like a big bet. The biggest of her career. Mother said that if this machine could fortune to the less fortunate, it would prove my theory. And if you could help the poor, imagine what a fortune engine could do for Josephine Sang. But that's not what happened, was it? Something went wrong. People in the walled city didn't benefit from your fortune engine, did they, Raymond? Raymond, why didn't your fortune engine work? It got stuck. The mechanism created circulate negative key in the walled city got stuck. Stuck on what, Raymond? Stuck on what? something in astral space. I wasn't sure what. Oh, that sounds bad. The machine started pulling negative key, and the whole city began to fill with it. Fortune turned bad. Being placed where feng shui is really bad. That's not what I felt when I was in the walled city. No, key needs to flow. Eventually the enormous pool of negative key became toxic. Fortunes turned from bad to worse. Much worse. Mother's vision for a rebuilt, revitalised walled city fell to ruin. It only took a few years. The trapped toxic key to turn a brand new housing development into a hellish slum. Why didn't you turn it off? I couldn't. Something happened, part of the malfunction. We couldn't turn it off. Why didn't you blow it up, wrap it in C6 and turn it into a scrap heap? Mother refused. Why? I never found out. She wouldn't tell me. She would only say that it wasn't worth spending the additional resources to figure out how to fix it, or even how to turn it off. She sealed off the maintenance room. Our engineers poured a sarcophagus of thick concrete around it so no one would ever find out what we had done. Then she wrote the project off as a business loss and moved on like nothing ever happened, right? Yes. After that, I left Hong Kong, started a new life in Seattle, found you two. Should have stayed, tried to do something about it. You were a coward. Raymond. Coward! Yes, Duncan, I was a coward. And the guilt, the burden of my cowardice gripped me like a vice that never loosened. It hit me from the inside for 20 years, and then the nightmares began. Horrible. Still, I kept working on the problem night and day. Did you figure out how to stop it? It took me years, even after you left, to make the connections, find what to do. But I did. I figured it out. And still the nightmares intensified, until they became unbearable. I knew I had to come back, fix what I'd done. That's why I contacted you, to help me see it through. What's causing the visions we're seeing? When the machine malfunctioned, when the circulator became stuck in astral space, it lodged in another domain. Something lived there. Not good. After 20 years of constant force, the circulator finally began tearing astral space, created a rupture in her domain, and now she's pushing through. Oh wow, he's like animated. Yeah, she was pushing through alright, queen with 1,000 fucking teeth. Thing you brought here, Raymond. Understand that, Mr. Wu. That's why I came back. Believe she is only partially here. She hasn't pushed all the way through yet. She's probably her new hunting ground. I know what to do. How to extract the circulators, shut the machine down before she can fully manifest. Just get me to the centre of the wall city, to the fortune engine. I will do the rest. Please help me. Help them. Now we're going to help fix yours. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can go back in there. It's not just a thing in there, underdog. It's a Yama King, a demon goddess. We're trapped here. We can't burn them, believe me. I want to. It's all I've been thinking of. But the APB is still out on us, and those visions, I got a feeling they're not going to stop unless we make them stop. That fragile old man's the only way to do it. Got to take him there is. We got to help him fix this. I, for one, wish to see this fortune engine. I am intrigued. I willingly go. I have the opportunity to kill a god. I cannot allow the opportunity to pass unanswered. I hate this fucking country. I hate this life. Amelia is right. We owe you, Raymond, and I'm not walking away from that. I'll help you fix your mess or die trying. Then we'll be even. I'm no coward. Cutscene, maybe? Oh. Vigorous people streaming from the inside the wall city. Storm isn't typhoon. It's something else. Oh no. Who have I got to talk to? That dude. Come, Raymond. You look like you have something on your mind, Miss Brooke. It's like we don't know about you, isn't there? Of course, you saw the world, saw me through a child's eyes. How much do we actually learn about our parents before they die? Well, today we learned that you're a genius who can create magical machines. We learned that you have a rich, powerful mother on the ruling council of Hong Kong who kidnapped you to reprogram your brain. We learned that two of you are responsible for the suffering of thousands. Pretty big score from my perspective. Did I get everything, Amelia? You left out that he's risking his life to try to fix it. That's just it, he can't fix it. You realise you can't fix it, right, Edward? You can't erase 20 years of misery and suffering. The best you can hope for is to remove the unnatural part of it. Allow the humble slum to become horrible without toxic key or whatever you said. You're not going to push to make it better button. We can stop her. Alright, let's not forget that at the end of the road there's a demon goddess waiting for us. I don't think she's going to be too sweet on the idea of us closing the door on her. No, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to be like him. I'm not going to run. I did what I did to help people, Mr. Wu. And when I couldn't help them anymore, I left and I continued helping people in Seattle, in that teen center, the slum I took you from. Or did you forget where you were from? I didn't forget, little man. How could I, with you reminding us at every chance you get? How you saved a poor little Chinese boy, after you ran from the thousands who looked just like him. My motivations for helping you aren't relative, Duncan. Look at you, the results are what counts. I know, Edward, your motivations for building that machines aren't relevant here either. The results are what counts. Shut up, you guys. Just shut up. You're right, we need to do what we can do. Hey, try God, get the fuck out of my way. Mr. Sheng sends her regards. She told us to keep an eye out for you. What for? Mr. Sheng wants to know what the hell is going on inside the walled city. She sent us to find out and report back to her. She said if she saw you heading in there, we should go with you. A better chance of staying alive. She's right. We can take care of ourselves, Westerner. But Mr. Sheng said to follow your orders, so that's what we're doing. We need to provide for our families. Do you feel that? It's like the walled city bad breath or something. It's disgusting. I feel, I don't know, unclean just looking at the place. Like life has no value or something. There's just no point to anything. That's toxic key. And it's the exact point. We need to get rid of it. Fix it at the source, if I can. Fortune engine is located at the heart of the walled city. That's where I need to go. I drop a marker in the center of the walled city on everyone's PDA underdog. We should be able to weave our way through to the machine. Got it, let's go. Well, wait a minute. You just want to rush in there? Don't we need some kind of, I don't know, plan? We can take advantage of the chaos. It may cover our approach in case someone is trying to stop us. We should split up, keep Raymond back and out of harm's way. Look around Gun Show, this whole place is in harm's way. It'll be safer if we split up. Underdog leads some of us to clear the way to the machine. Artie's men can follow with the rest of us, escorting Raymond once the way is secure. It's thin, but it's a plan. We can improvise from there. Both teams, you're come to stay in touch. We have no idea what we're going to face in there. I will be right behind you, Amelia. Take care of yourself. You be careful too, Dad. Single tear. The time for timidity is over, Miss Brooke. No more cowardice. It's time for me to finally take action. It's the end of prosperity. Okay. Alpha Team. Gaichu. Vractor. Gobbit. This is Alpha Team. Alpha Team is best team. City of Death. The typing pulls down as the tried soldiers fan out in front of you, in the way into Kowloon Walled City. Raymond shuffles along, alert and intense. Though exhausted by all that he's gone on, he drives himself forward. He will not accept help from anyone. Wu watches for the windows and rooftops, his rifle never leaving his shoulder. He occasionally risks a glance at his foster father, concern, frustration, and anger playing over his face like a slideshow. The walled city is worse than your first visit. Even with the rain you can feel something in the air. It's thicker now and it clings to your skin like invisible filth. The miserable noises of the slum life are gone, replaced by something worse. The sounds of death. The sounds of fear. And as you close corner, the group stops before heading in deeper. Okay, we're gonna go boop. We're gonna go boop. I'm gonna go boop. Team. Do another first aid kit. Come on, Alpha Team. Team Kraken. You have Karma available to improve your characters and attributes. Open the Karma screen. Yeah, I guess this is the last mission. It's time to open the Karma screen. Quickness, maybe? Let's just randomly become a shaman. Dove. Bull. Scorpion. Bear. Cat. Coyote. Eagle. Raccoon. Cobra. Boar. Fish. Leopard. I'll be a cobra shaman. Just so I can see them. The inner wall city, what you've seen in your dreams feels tame by comparison. The atmosphere is humid with the oppressive weight of despair. You can feel it bearing down on your shoulders, whispering for you to give up, lie down and wait your miserable fate. The skin feels oily and unclean. We're finally here, finally past the trash heap that encrusts this place. This is what Mother and I built. This was supposed to help people. All we wanted was to help. Very poetic. Now let's move. I'm done with this talking. I don't want to spend a second longer in this place than I have to. This is a nightmare now, decrepit and rotten and falling apart. It was supposed to be a good place, a safe place. Yeah, well, it isn't. And we'll know whose fault that is, don't we? Yes. That's why I have to fix it. Amelia, you need to clear me a path to the sarcophagus that surrounds the Fortune engine. We'll be at the centre of all of this. Please, please help me to fix this. I can't do it by myself. That's the plan. Thank you. You cut a path, like the man said. I'll go with Connie's shoulders on the B team. We'll escort right via side streets, keep him safe until we can regroup. I'll get him there. Take care of yourself, Duncan. Let's just get this done. Get there safe. Best of luck. Which is actually kind of impossible because of the whole bad luck machine thing. But you get what I mean. Break a leg. Come on, underdog, we got a filthy slum to save from an evil demon god. Also, I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. Oh, B-team. You suck. Suck so bad. Any of y'all wanna mess with me? Stop right there. Seriously? You drop your guns and get down on the floor. Drop everything, or we'll gut you like pigs. Strangle Bow is on my side. Bow, bow. His time is done, and your queen has shown us the way. Very unfortunate for you, friends. We're getting Cybermart. Oh, that was dildos. And you're getting ghouled. And then katana'd. And katana again! No, that's not good. That's kind of the opposite of good. Doopy 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 doop. He lies it. And you can take a shotgun too. Oh. Well. Well. Oh. Oh. Bam. Anyone else want to fuck on me? Let's disable the turrets. Whoa, hold on there. Sang Corporations has limited inner city access to Sang personnel only, no pedestrians. If you don't take kindly to the idea of an early death, I suggest you just hightail it out of here. Nothing but hell past this point, I'm afraid. Don't have time for this, let me through. I told you once, don't make me repeat myself. See exits that way. This is foolishness. The forces are ill-equipped to deal with the situation in this city. Let us pass, or we won't hesitate to resort to a more violent method of persuasion. The guard grimaces, obviously stung by the truth of his words, but he squares his shoulders and stands firm. Oh, bury you where you stand. Intruders at the perimeter, back up, out of ring, now! Poop. Fill you for the lead, motherfucker. I'm not even actually sure if I need a home. Guess I do. No, my laser. Don't think it's gonna make a difference, but yeah, sure. He's dead, Jim. He's dead. Come in, Buzz. It's Raymond. He's still alive. Amelia, what is your status? Your mother set up a cordon around the inner city wall. We just got through. Cordon, oh my, how did you get through? The opposition stood down and let us through. Good, good. Too much blood shed already. We must prevent as much as we can. I'll do what I have to do, Raymond. No, Amelia, Sang security, little more than wedge-lies with guns. Unlikely they understand what is really going on. Same with the locals. Some become Christ and Yama King's visions. You need to be careful. The nearer you draw to the fortune engine, the worse the astral disruptions will become, and make sure when you reach... Call cuts out. Most inopportune moment to disconnect. Let's hope that Raymond tried to share his vitals to our plans going forward. Can we re-establish contact? At this point, the only thing we can do is move forward. Either way, underdog. Okay. The fuck is that? Let's go for the num-noms. Oh, the num-noms missed. I gained a comma. Crowd is in a frenzy. They're shouting, screaming at the Sang security officers block their progress. Dead body lies in a rapidly expanding pool of blood at their feet. Blah blah blah. They've already shot one of those poor bastards. Any second now they're going to open up on the rest. It's enough rights to know. They always end the same way. To hell with it. Oh no. That's the hell lol. This is a smiley face. Back away, get the fuck away. I'm warning you, clear the area now. Please, this is our home, our families are still inside. This is your own good, we're here to protect you. You can't be here, back away, this is your last warning. Guess it is the time is to unleash the robots again. Hey You're gonna get lasered. Shotgun. Shotgun to you too. Actually, I made this shot. Boom. It's not quite where I wanted it to go. I suppose that'll do. Whee! Interesting. Explosive detonator, eh? Oh, no good. Can come of this abattoir. The fuck? Hear the muffled sound of shouting coming from the west. Multiple voices all calling out for something. You can't make out what they're saying, but they sound like they're in a panic. So I'm not going to say anything about the monster that just murked the sun guard. I was just going to shoot one the next time I see one and hope for the best. Pack of wide-eyed civilians trapped behind the makeshift barricade. You can hear them speaking. Take a closer look at the explosives. Scan the area appears. The only way forward is through this barricade, and with the SANG officers closing in, you need to make a decision fast. Oh shit, I've left them to their fate. I didn't quite understand what was going on. Oh, I made a dick move. You've been walking for what feels like hours. Okay, dead bodies. With every step we take, the astral pollution of this place grows stronger. Difficult road to walk, even for me. You get to fight the Yama King. Right, we have to keep moving. After all, we can't keep the malevolent demon god waiting. Oh shit, why am I not reading this out loud? You're crazy, man. Keep away from me. I mean it. Get back. Who's gone insane? This is the best, Yang. Trust me. I'll do you first, then I'll do me. By the time I'm done, she won't be able to hurt us anymore. The fuck? Seriously? Fuck this shit. It's not the old katana. Boop. Laser you in the face. Probably shouldn't use shotgun in this sort of range. Probably. Oh. Mm-hmm. This music's pretty cool as well. That's a lot of dudes. Well, sounds curious up here, but these ones are different. They're outfitted in heavy armor, carrying heavy artillery. Look like they've added up as everyone else has seen in Deep Slub. They hold their weapons leveled at the door in the inner city wall. Great, more heavily armed nutjobs. What the? Ah, zombie things. Zombie things. Run, slice, and dice. Boom. Okay. Don't know what these things are, but they are. Particularly that melee one is particularly awesome. Wouldn't want to be that guy. That guy's... his life is literally the worst. I need these heavies. Oh. Don't fuck with me. Shit. Here goes that plan. Out. Shit. Deadly katana swipe. I don't know what those things are. I'm in the middle. With a hole. Who the fuck are you? If you wanna fight me, I'll fight you back. In the clearing ahead of you, sobbing middle-aged man amidst a pile of bodies. He's dressed in a cheap suit with a bright yellow tie. The fabric has been smeared with blood. He takes notice of you and recoils. Leave me alone! Go away! Can't let them find me. Can't let them catch me. I have to hide from them, from her. Can't get free. Can't get clean. When my eyes close, I see them. They're twitching, shaking like broken things. Please, please help me. Something scrambled his brains. Might be Quan Ya or a servant, or maybe just the stress. Either way, there isn't much we can do. What's with all the bodies? They came for us. The trembling things. I had to do it. They were making too much noise. I didn't have a choice. What happened to your mouth? We all did it to keep her away, just like in the stories. It didn't work. I didn't have the courage to cut out my tongue. Best way we can help you is to stop all of this. Enter the heart of the walled city. Pause for a moment. I have a hurricane. Cancerous core. Still have not heard from your foster father. Perhaps he's dead. Very comforting, Gaichu. Thanks. No, I think we just hadn't arrived yet. Good. I'd rather not have a showdown with a demon goddess. Shutting down that machine sounds much easier. Let's continue clearing a path. Make it easy for him to follow. And there we go. Yeah, I'm going to stretch this out as far as I can, and we're already at 54 minutes for this anyway. So, soon, I promise soon, we'll finish this game. But until then, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.